The wise frontier, leadership and the human imperative in the age of AI. We are living through a paradigm shift, an epochal transition that is recalibrating the very axioms of human existence. The force of artificial intelligence is not merely an incremental innovation, it is a fundamental power, rewiring the fabric of our societies, our economies, and our very consciousness. To navigate this uncharted territory, we must become archaeologists of progress. For history reveals an immutable truth: every great technological leap, from the forge to the factory to the internet, has demanded not merely a new tool, but a new temperament of leadership. This is a chronicle of that evolution. It is the story of how humanity has learned, through trial and tribulation, to shepherd complexity, cultivate latent potential, and transmute raw ambition into a sustainable and humane order. 8 ages from pre-industrial revolution to era artificial intelligence reveal leadership's evolution through technology. This guides our path in the AI era. The age of craft and character, when work was personal and guidance moral. Before the din of industry, work was an intimate covenant between artisan and artifact. In the guilds of Europe and the master workshops of Asia, authority was not decreed but earned through consummate mastery and unimpeachable moral integrity. Leadership was a sacred trust, a dual mandate to be both a guardian of skill and a steward of virtue. From this era, we inherit our most profound axiom, that character is the non-negotiable substrate of all authentic progress. The age of machines and management, when scale displaced familiarity. The steam engine shattered temporal and spatial boundaries. With the factory system, human effort was centralized on an unprecedented scale. Leadership, consequently, evolved from personal mentorship to systematic supervision. The lexicon of command now privileged process, punctuality, and productivity. The critical lesson? When scale eclipses familiarity, leadership must consciously reinfuse humanity into the mechanistic apparatus. The age of science and systems, when intelligence became industrial. Electrification and global telegraphy accelerated the world into a new velocity. Pioneers like Taylor and Weber transmuted management into an empirical science, optimizing effort and codifying bureaucratic order. Leadership became a discipline of meticulous analysis and strategic foresight. Yet, the most astute leaders grasped a deeper truth: systems devoid of humanity yield mere output, they cannot conjure excellence. The age of organization and reconstruction, when direction was forged in crisis. Global conflagration and economic collapse subjected civilization to an existential test. Leadership was no longer a matter of profit, but of survival, resilience, and phoenix-like renewal. From the ashes, nations institutionalized the development of human capital, recognizing it as the ultimate resource. The revelation was stark: the ultimate metric of leadership is not the capacity to command in calm, but the courage to architect order from chaos. The age of corporate expansion and strategic thought, when vision became systemic. In the post-war boom, corporations attained global reach. Leadership transcended operational oversight to embrace grand strategy. The organization man yielded to the visionary executive. Human resource development matured, focusing on long-term potential. This era affirmed a vital principle: expansion absent a guiding vision is merely momentum, only profound purpose can transmute growth into an enduring legacy. The age of digital discovery and innovation, when ideas superseded infrastructure. The microchip precipitated a cosmic realignment of value, from tangible assets to intellectual capital. Leadership was compelled to become agile, devolving authority to empower knowledge workers and curate cultures of relentless innovation. A new paradigm crystallized: authority commands compliance, but true vision inspires the intrinsic curiosity that unlocks collective genius. The age of connectivity and agility, when influence became collective. The internet dissolved walls and flattened hierarchies. Influence began to flow through networks, not org charts. Leadership became an exercise in radical transparency, collaboration, and accountability. The modern leader is a conductor, orchestrating a symphony of distributed, global talent. The new currency became clear: in a hyper-connected world, credibility is your most valuable capital. The age of intelligence and ethics, when human wisdom becomes the ultimate technology. This brings us to the present precipice. We are no longer simply building tools, we are building cognitive partners. AI is not a mere application, it is a pervasive, intelligent substrate integrating into every facet of existence, from medical diagnosis to artistic creation, from global finance to the sanctum of human intimacy. The central question of our time has undergone a profound metamorphosis. It is no longer what can we build, but what should we build, and, most critically, who do we aspire to become in symbiosis with our creation? This is the great pivot. Leadership in the age of AI is not about managing the technology, it is about governing its existential consequences. It demands an unprecedented synthesis of competencies, algorithmic literacy fused with deep ethical reasoning, strategic foresight married to profound, systemic empathy. The final differentiator will not be the computational intelligence of our systems, but the wisdom, judgment, and compassion of our human leadership. Our human imperative in an AI world. So, what remains our immutable constant in this maelstrom of change? One transcendent capacity, our timeless human potential to align power with purpose. AI now bestows upon us a reach of near-divine proportions. It is a force that can calcify our biases or transcend them, create unprecedented abundance or engineer profound inequity. Its trajectory is not preordained. It is a mirror reflecting the collective values of its architects. Our historical journey reveals a new, urgent mandate. Our primary task is no longer to be smarter, but to be wiser. As we stand at this wise frontier, we must not be passive spectators to our own destiny. We must be the conscious architects who ensure this formidable technology serves not to supplant humanity, but to elevate its highest attributes, our creativity, our compassion, and our collective well-being. The future will be defined not by the most intelligent algorithms, but by the wisest, most humane, and most courageous leaders. This is our calling. This is our defining responsibility. Thank you.